Many of the women here, they come in blaming themselves. They come in saying, what did I do wrong? They're not even here to rage against him. They're actually here to try to understand. They've come from a place of compassion. Can you speak to them a little bit? Is it their fault? Is it his fault? What is maybe the factor that leads a man like this to cheat in those regards? And how did you turn around into a man who does not ever want to cheat again?
So firstly, it's never anyone's fault. Let's just say that. That doesn't mean that people cannot take responsibility and they're not responsible for their actions. Now, are you responsible for someone else's actions? No, you're not. Even if you did something that was malicious and intentional and you even conspired for them to, I hope they cheat on me. I hope they do this thing. I'm going to set it all up so they do. Even then, if they cheat on you, it's still their choice. Yes, they're influenced. Yes, they're deeply manipulated, maybe. But it's still their choice. So you've got to be responsible for you. Now, when we're talking about responsibility, and this may be something that people don't want to hear, again, like I'm really distinct though. It's not your fault that that person cheated. It is not your responsibility that they cheated. You are not responsible for their actions. And you're both feeding into the dynamic. Your complementary, unresolved, unprocessed wounding and patterns are playing with each other and dancing with each other and are stimulating something within you and something within him in this instance. And we will fall back to our reactive patterns if they're unresolved and unprocessed, especially if we're unaware, and we will do what we always do to find some level of reprieve. And in this instance, that man is cheating. It's an escapism. It's an addiction. It's a habit. It's a pattern within him. It has less to do with you and more to do with him. And you may say, well, he's never cheated on anyone before, and that could be true. Again, more to do with him and less to do with you. And it's showing up now in this way. It's shown up in a different way before. And so the opportunity that we have if we're cheated on, as an example, and if I'm speaking to a woman now that's been cheated on and has this avoidant man or has a pattern of attracting avoidant men, that's the insight. Okay, what is it about me that's attracting this kind of man? Again, it's not your fault. It's not about that. There's something within you, though, that is unresolved, that is attracting this kind of dynamic. Now, why are we attracting dynamics that are repetitive but also hurtful to us? Because it's an opportunity for a redo. The opportunity is to break that imprint, not only by choosing a more empowered choice within that relational dynamic, so healthy boundaries, healthy internal boundaries, healthy external limits, but also recognizing that there's another way to attract another human and it lives within you and it comes from a different place. So I'll pause there.